Hi, Francesca here with the Colour Potential cards, and given it's Valentine's Day, I thought I'd talk a bit about red and do a reading with the red cards. As you know, there are 17 colours in this pack, red of course being a vibrant, powerful, shocking colour. The colour that draws the eye, the colour that draws attention. It's the longest and lowest of all the colour vibrations we can see on the electromagnetic spectrum. And it causes the most upset to the eye when we receive the wavelength. And that's why it's the colour of shock. And I'm pretty sure that's why blood is that colour, because blood is the great warning sign for us. It is also the only thing we all have in common that we can't change. We can change our hair, the colour of our hair, the colour of our skin, our nails, our eyes. We can change whatever we want to about our body, but not the colour of blood. So blood and love and red are what we all have in common. And I thought I'd talk a bit about that today on St Valentine's Day. Now I found out a bit about St Valentine, and sorry, someone just looking in the window. And he was a Christian saint in 3rd century ancient Roman times, and he was very brave because obviously spreading Christianity during the pagan Roman era was quite a tricky business. And the emperor at the time was Claudius II, and he wasn't very pro-Christian. And he was doing pretty well, St Valentine. He was converting whole households of people to Christianity. And then Claudius II decided to outlaw marriage because he felt that married soldiers didn't fight too well. Valentine had a big problem with this because obviously it's against the tenet of the Christian religion. So he did secret marriages. He carried out marriages in secret. And hence, it's St Valentine's Day, the day of love. You know, he was martyred for doing these secret marriages. Claudius II had him imprisoned and later executed, clubbed to death, and then his head cut off. The skull of which is still in Rome as a holy relic. But while he was in jail, while he was imprisoned, he fell in love, it is said. I mean, there's a lot of mythology around a lot of early saints because not a lot of records were kept there. But anyway, it said he fell in love with the jailer's daughter, who happened to be blind, and he cured her of her blindness. And the day he was executed, February the 14th, he wrote a letter signing it, "From your Valentine." So hence he is the saint of the day for lovers. And his attributes are, because all saints need attributes. In the early days in the church, most of the congregation would have been illiterate, so they wouldn't have been able to read the name of a saint. So in sculptures and paintings, saints were given attributes to be able to identify them. And his attributes are bishop's staff, a palm, and an epileptic child. I don't quite know how you figure that out in art, but anyway, those are his attributes because he was responsible. Again, all Catholic saints have certain responsibilities that you can invoke. If you've got a particular problem, you go to the saint who will help you solve that problem in a heavenly way. And his areas of responsibility, obviously engaged couples, happy marriages, that would make sense, but also bees and honey and epilepsy. So it all fits together. Anyway, I don't know how you're feeling about Valentine's Day, whether you couldn't be less bothered, whether you are very excited or whether you're lovesick, lovelorn. I just thought we'd get a bit of red energy going. So red, this colour of power, of blood, of love. I mean, it goes the whole gamut you know, from warning to love, from life to death. It's a fantastic colour, and I think the best one for love, really, because it's passionate, you know, it gets your blood pumping, there's love. And so we've got the 3 red cards here, 3 cards for each colour. And you pick one of them if you want to, if you just want a little hint for today. Because these cards I really created for people who don't normally use cards, as I didn't really when I created them. So you don't have to know anything about cards, and they can be used in a number of different ways. We have them out in a bowl, and my husband or my children if they're wanting a little bit of guidance. Now, this is not to say this is guidance from God or the heavens or the angels or anything. It's more to do with inner guidance, based on the fact that actually we all know the answers to our problems. We've just sort of forgotten, or we can't get there. So they're just little hints to get you going in the right direction. So if you've got a meeting you're a bit nervous about, or you're stuck on something, you can just pick a card out of the bowl, and it'll help guide you, even if you just take the colour with you. So these are the 3 red cards. So if you're, for whatever reason, it doesn't have to be anything to do with Valentine's Day, if you're just wanting a little hint for what to look out for today, let's have a look. So the first one is beauty. Beauty. If you've seen my readings before, you'll know why beauty is red. So just look out for beauty today. Just see the beauty, maybe see the beauty in the people you love, if we're going back to a Valentine's Day theme. I mean, beauty is everywhere, so just look out for a little bit of beauty today. Second one is courage. So if you've picked number 2, it's just having a little bit of courage to do something that maybe you've been putting off, that you don't want to do, that you're a little bit nervous of doing. So take the red with you. Take this powerful colour that changes the way we feel, the colour of your blood, of your spirit, of your know-how. Take that courage. You know in your bones what to do about this. So take that with you if you've got a little bit of a problem and you've picked number 2. Number 3 is revelry. Remember to have some fun. And this is Paint the Town Red fun. So if you're feeling a bit down today, look for fun. Put the red carpet out. As I say in the book, put a little devilry into your revelry, because of course that's the other use for red, the devil. So just do something a little bit cheeky, is what I would say about revelry. But in any event, look out for the fun today, create your own fun, just go down the fun route with the red. Okay, well that's my little Valentine's Day message. Have a lovely day, whatever you are doing, and thank you for joining me in red and in colour.